I can't lie, guys, I've got no more ideas left for intros.
If looks could kill, they probably will in games without frontiers, war without tears.
So hello and yes, welcome back to another video, guys. Now then, it is that time again. It's time for me to show off what I've been purchasing in the last month or so. It's been quite a while since a vinyl update now. You know, I generally do these vinyl updates every 5 weeks or so because I generally accumulate quite a few records in that time period. And it's, you know, it just makes the video more interesting when you've got more to show, more variety. So in this video I have one CD to show, bit of VCLT, a bit of a couple records I found out and about in a car boot, a few pre-orders, some online purchases, and then at the end I have an unboxing. I actually have no idea what's in here. I'm expecting a couple records still. It's very light, so we'll see what's in here. But we'll save that one to the end. But anyway, I really wanted to come on and film a video for you guys today. The video won't be uploaded today when I'm filming because I've already got another video uploading right now. But yeah, while I'm filming this, it is of course today. I don't want to get into this too much, but I wanted to mention it. Today is of course the day where the results come in as to whether the UK is staying in the EU or not. And it's I really don't know how I feel about it. I never knew what side I was going to take to start with. I was more on the fence with leaving. But then I kind of thought, well, maybe it is better to stay in. So I really couldn't make my mind up. And very mixed reactions this morning, I guess. It's like, I guess I'm pleased with the outcome. But then it's like, well, also doubting the decision that we made as a country as well. So it's a very, very interesting debate. As I said, I didn't want to get into it too much, but I did want to mention it. So yeah, I'm not sure where we're going from here, but I think the point is, you know, I've seen a lot of people online this morning going, you know, I'm moving country, basically. And I think the way to look at it now is, look, it's happening, it's going to happen, but we're leaving. And the best thing to do is take control again, and we can just move forward as a country, as a unit. And I think that's all we can do. We've got to just be optimistic and look at what we can do now, and move forward together like that. So anyway, I've just wanted to throw that out there, really. But anyway, you know, it's been a very peculiar morning, as I say. That's why I wanted to mention it. You know, it's been very weird. So I wanted to come on and make a video to put my mind off it a bit, because very strange here in the UK at the minute. Very strange atmosphere. But anyway, let's get started. As I say, let's get on to a more exciting topic. We're going to look at some records. I mean, come on, that's more exciting. So anyway, as I say, I want to start off with the VCLT as always. I want to give a huge shout out to Vinyl Collector James again. Hi James, how are you doing, buddy? One of my most loyal subscribers. He's always watching my videos. Fantastic friend of mine, incredible person, James Larbin. For those of you who haven't checked him out, you must check him out. If you head onto my channel, you'll see my recommended channels. He's the first one because generally, you know, his channel is incredible. We've got a great friendship. You know, I say this in all my vinyl updates now, but I have to because you're amazing, James. You know, we have this great friendship now. We're regularly talking and whatnot. You know, we've become great friends through the VC, which is why the VC is so great. We're consistently trading records. I got a package off to him at the minute. He sent me a couple through Amazon and whatnot, and it's been, you know, just great. Thank you, James, so much. He sent me 2 fantastic, incredible, brilliant records. Now then, he knows I'm so close to being complete on Peter Gabriel. Before this vinyl update, I was missing 2 of the latest reissues and New Blood on vinyl, and he was very kind to help me out, and he sent me the latest the 2 reissues I was missing. So here we've got Melt. And these are really nice because they're on 2 180-gram vinyls at half-speed masters. And they sound phenomenal. So if you want to get into Peter Gabriel, I really do say these are the way forward. These are fantastic. And then here, of course, we've got Scratch, which is equally as good of an album. I mean, this one has DIY on, which I really like that track. What does this one have on it? This one has Games Without Frontiers. Really like that one. Bico at the bottom, that one's pretty good. But Games Without Frontiers is great. So I'd probably say Melt probably wins out of them 2 for me because of that song. But I don't know them albums too well at the minute, so I really need to give them more time. But thanks to these reissues, I will definitely be on that, James. So thank you so much again, mate. You are 1 in a million. Fantastic friend. Fantastic channel. As I say, go check him out if you haven't, because it's a must-do. But anyway, that is it for the VCLT there. Now then, I did buy 1 CD. You know, I go on kind of kicks, I guess, where I buy a lot of CDs for a period of time. You know, because I like to get greatest hits on my phone and stuff. I don't like to download them because it's happened to me before. I've gone through a phase when I was younger of just downloading songs. And number one, the quality isn't there. You can hear that it just generally doesn't sound as good. Number two, my phone and computer got wiped and I lost everything. So I like to buy cheap physical copies for like £1 on third-party Amazon or eBay. Only buy the cheap ones, like greatest hits, best of, for, you know, £1 or so, and then I just burn them to my computer and put them on my phone. That way, when I upgrade my phone, or if my phone gets wiped again, I've got all the copies upstairs, I've got them all, it's no problem, I can very easily put them back on there. So I do like to buy my CDs occasionally, but I didn't buy any greatest hits. You know, I was walking through store, and of course Father's Day was this month, so I know it's very late, but happy Father's Day to everyone. Incredibly late. But they had this awesome selection in the store where I work, Tesco's, of all these oldie albums kind of things. They actually had some records in Tesco's. I didn't buy any of the records because, frankly, I didn't want any of them. CDs, there was only one that interested me, and I picked it up, and I said to my mate who I was there with, I said, if this is £5, I'm going to buy it, because it's a double CD, it's an album that I love. Took it up, it didn't have a price on it, so I took it up to one of the wall scanners, and it actually came up with £5. I was like, I'm taking that. And that's The Who, Quadrophenia. Now, this is a beast album. I love this album. This is a fantastic album. It's got 515, which is brilliant. Love Rain on Me, that's really good. Bellboy, I really like. Dr. Jimmy, that's a good one. There's some good. I really like this album. It's a really solid album there. Got a little booklet in there. So yeah, really pleased to add that to my CD collection. But anyway, that's that. Now we can actually move on to the proper records. Now gonna have to have a quick drink if it's okay first. This is not water. I'm not that healthy. This is lemon and lime, which is actually lovely. I love it. But anyway, one morning after work, it was about 9 o'clock. I'd been doing early morning shift, which is blooming killer. But my dad picked me up and basically said, you know, you want to go to a car boot, which I think is the equivalent of a flea market in America. You know, you just get people turn up in their cars, they're clearing out their lofts, their attics, and they're just like, well, here it all is. Yeah, you pick it up and I'll tell you a price on it, kind of thing. So I love them kind of things because people always, you know, for record collectors, it's great because people go up in their lofts, attics, and they find, you know, big boxes of records, and they generally don't look on eBay to see how much they're worth. They just kind of go, okay, we'll just put them all out there for £1 each. So you can get really lucky at them. I've got really lucky in the past. And in one of my last vinyl updates, you'll remember I got some great deals at a car booth on some David Bowie records. They were like £5 each. The exact same guy was there this time. And he didn't have David Bowie records. He had Beatles records, but I pretty much got everything on the Beatles now. And he had Pink Floyd records. And I don't have much on Pink Floyd, and I really like Pink Floyd. So it was like, okay, this is interesting. And he had 3 fantastic Floyd albums. He had The Final Cut, which I hear actually isn't a great album. I have yet to play it, but it's in brilliant condition. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there is like no crease. I mean, it isn't a Blake sleeve, but there is like no creases on this whatsoever. This is a beautiful copy. Absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, I hear it's not a great album, but for £5 for the condition, it was like, definitely, I'm definitely having that. And then he had Medal. I believe this is a later issue of Medal, but it's still in great condition. As you can see, look, there's like barely any wear to the corners. It is in fantastic condition. Has a nice rough texture to it, like the originals. I still don't think it is original because it's not got the Yellow Harvest label. Got a gatefold though, as you can see there. Really, really beautiful press on here. Fantastic. Just the condition alone sold me on these. And then the last one of the Floyd ones was Animals, which is an album I love. I've got the Pink Floyd CD box set upstairs, of course, and this is one of the albums I regularly go to in that box. It is fantastic. I love this album from start to finish. It's a real gem. And yeah, great condition. And I believe this is an original as well. So, as you can see, for £5 here, well, 15 all three. I done great. And then I also did pick up another 2 records at the car boot, which I'll show really quickly. These were 50p each off one guy. All this in World War II, which is artists basically covering the Beatles songs, which I done in my first Music Night video, my new series, Music Night. Basically, I played it for the first time and then gave my immediate reaction afterwards. So if you're interested in seeing me talk about that one, look back to, I'm pretty sure it's the first Music Night video. And then, of course, I do quite enjoy myself a bit of Phil Collins every now and then, being a big Genesis fan. So I got this for 50p, the soundtrack to the film Buster, which has some good Phil Collins songs on. It's got Two Hearts. It's also got the Hollies on here, Sonny and Cher, Four Tops, Dusty Springfield, The Seekers. So there's some good artists on here as well, so it's pleased to get that. But anyway, I want to go back to the Pink Floyd ones now. You know, I come home from the car boot all excited. So what do? I go online and look for more Pink Floyd stuff. And I found these two for basically about tenner each. Both original early pressings. They might not be first. I don't know the most about Pink Floyd stuff. But they are both on the Yellow Harvest label. So they're early-ish. And, yeah, the first one up is Obscured by Clouds. And as you can see, it actually does have the rounded off corners, which is nice. It has the EMI logo up here. I don't know if that means anything. But, yeah, a non-gatefold album here. Really nice. I never liked the cover, but now I actually own the album itself. I can actually make out that there's a guy, see like his blue jeans here maybe, in a tree or something like that. So now I actually own the record, I can kind of make sense of the cover a bit more. But yeah, so pretty good condition this one. Very happy to have it. And then the last Pink Floyd record I have to show, Ummagumma or Ummagumma. I'm not sure which one to go for there. I'm going to go Ummagumma. This one here is really nice actually. I will take this one out because this isn't an easy record to find. Again, got this one for about £10 as well. Has a real nice glossy touch. I know it's not an original very first pressing because I think there's something about them. You either don't have Pink Floyd written here or the album cover's missing. Something down in this area isn't on the very early pressings, I believe. But anyway, there's the gatefold. See the back. I love the back cover. I think that should have been the album cover, to be honest. I like that. Double vinyl, of course. And on the Yellow Harvest label there. And as you can see, really, really nice condition on this one. So, very, very happy to have that. Then I'll slide that one back in. And this probably might be one of the best records in this update, if I'm being honest. You guys know me, I like to save the best records till the end. And I think I have saved my personal favourites till the end. But, pardon me, I think the, viewers, I think this would be one of the more interesting ones. But, yeah, for some reason it doesn't want to go back in the Blake sleeve. Come on. Oh, well, I'll sort that one out later. I'll sort that out. Anyway, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do pre-orders, because it was a very big pre-order month for me on vinyl records. Now then, me and pre-orders, I always like to stay on top of my pre-orders, because I love to keep up to date with films today. So I buy like nearly every film that comes out on Blu-ray, because I like to try and stay up to date with my movies. Yeah, I just follow the movie industry a lot more today. But, music industry, there's not too many new artists I'm hugely interested in. So when it comes to pre-orders, it's normally old artists putting out new albums or compilations and whatnot. And there was a lot, all in one particular day, really, for me. But there was a lot this month in general. So I'll hold up this one first, because I did do an entire video on this. So you guys have seen me show this one off. This is the Pure McCartney 4LP compilation, which has just come out, which I really would give a 10 out of 10 to. I think this is amazing. I love it. So that's a must-get for Paul McCartney fans there, I think. So I'll put that one there. And then also another item that came out from Paul McCartney this month was the 1985 remix 12-inch single, which I thought was okay. I didn't mind it. I thought this was kind of interesting. And I haven't seen anyone in the Beatles or Paul McCartney community show this one off, really. So I'll show it off a bit now. There's really nothing to it. You get a download code to it. I like the cover. I think it's pretty cool. You can just make out Paul there. Back cover doesn't really do anything for me. But I love the label. You got the songs there. And then the other side, just got Paul there. So, yeah, I mean, I really like this, actually. I mean, it's not great music. It's, you know, they've just taken Paul's original vocals and just put this kind of modern-day beat over the top. So, yeah, it's not great, but it's good. I still enjoyed it. So, yeah, it's very cheap on Amazon. So, I would recommend it to any Beatles / Paul McCartney fan, because if you're a completist, you need to have it, really. And it's a lot of fun. You know, it's good for the collection, that one. And then I noticed that there was one 12-inch single I was missing from Paul. From today, I'm missing some of the old ones, like Say and whatnot. But from his recent releases, I missed the Maybe I'm Amazed 12-inch. So I thought I'd pick that up as well, because I found it really cheap on eBay. So, yeah, really pleased to own this. In fantastic condition. And it actually sounds really good. It's fun one to play there. I enjoyed listening to that. Ooh, anyway, I have to take a quick drink now. Oh, got a bit of ice. Unexpected ice. Anyway, the next 3 items all came out the same day as Pure McCartney. So as you can imagine, I had a pretty expensive day. That took a large chunk out of my pay. But nonetheless, still over the moon to own them, because, you know, they're fantastic. I wanted to own them all, so it was kind of like, you know, I do try to stay on top of my pre-orders, because I do order quite a few things online, so I do try to stay on top of them, and when I have to, cancel certain orders. But anyway, couldn't cancel any of the 4 that come out that day, because Paul McCartney had to have it. Electric Light Orchestra had to have it. This is the compilation. The very best of Electric Light Orchestra all over the world. Never came out on vinyl. This compilation came out in the early 2000s, and I remember, because when I was just getting into music for the first time, I was in London. We're going into a big HMV, me, my mum, my dad and my sister. And I bought my first ever CD, which was the Beatles' The White Album. And my dad bought this compilation on CD, because he'd never really taken the time to get into ELO. And I let him play his CD first. I thought, well, you know, I always get first pick. And I've got to say, I was more into this than the White Album, if I'm being honest. You know, every track on here is just phenomenal. Hit after hit. It is a perfect album. And it's the only place you can get Jeff singing Xanadu on vinyl. So, there is one new track on here. And then, of course, had to get them. I'm not the biggest fan of either one of these albums, but to complete my Phil Collins box, I had to get them. But seriously, well, saying that, this is actually one of my favourite Phil albums. I really do like this one, so I'll take that back. I do like this album a lot. Really cool. Now, try not to touch it too much, because it's really waxy. Fingerprint it up badly. And very mixed feelings on this one. This is the Essential Going Back. So they took off 4 tracks from the original album, which seems really silly to me. And it's on a single vinyl now instead of a double. But, yeah, I think they messed this album up a bit. But there we go. That's just my opinion. Whew, okay, I'll have another quick drink now, because my voice is really struggling today. Okay, so now, in my last music night video, I want to give a shout out to Ross Goodall. He requested that I played Paul Simon's Graceland in it, and I surprisingly enjoyed it a lot more than I had on previous occasions. So then I started thinking, okay, well, let's have a look at Paul Simon. I'm not a big Paul Simon fan, but I noticed his albums are so cheap online. So I got a bit carried away with myself, and I got, first off, I ordered these 2 Paul Simon records that came together. So you got his debut album, and I didn't realise this when I bought it, because it was £10 for this one and another. And I just immediately bought it, because I thought that's a great deal. But I didn't realise that there's this horrible mark on it. It's not going through to the record. I'm not really sure what it is. It's just like this black thing that's just stuck on the top. I might be able to get it off, but I'm a little bit scared to try. But I'm definitely going to be getting an upgrade on this, because I won't keep this. If I'd seen it at the time, that mark, I wouldn't have bought it. But boy am I pleased I bought it though, because the next one, it's There Goes Rhymin' Simon, and I hate the album cover. It's horrible. I hate the title as well. There Goes Rhymin' Simon. I mean, what? So the title, the cover, suck. Music, haven't tried it yet, so I can't comment there. I'm sure it's pretty good. But this is an original on the original red CBS label. Look at that. It's a promo. I mean, yeah. Seller didn't list that. £10 for this and that one. Yeah, I'll take it. Pretty good there, I'd say. So very happy with that. So that actually turned out to be a good buy. £4 free postage. Really good. The seller basically just threw it away and just paid for postage. It's still crazy after all these years. It's Paul Simon. Don't like the album cover again. Sorry to say it, Paul Simon, but your album covers kind of suck. Yeah, another one for the collection. A lot of people have been recommending this one to me, and I thought this would be the one which I didn't like that much, because it, just going by the cover, it seems very 80s driven. But maybe I am going to enjoy this a lot. Hearts and Bones. So yeah, this is quite a nice copy. This one's at auction actually. All the others will buy it now. Got it for 99p with like £1.50 postage. It's ridiculous. It's like, oh, pardon me. The fizzy drink there, getting to me a bit. And next one up is semi-rare, I believe. This is, there goes, no, nearly, Rhythm of the Saints. In really good condition, actually, so very pleased to own this. Then last Paul Simon record up is So What or So Beautiful, the 2011 release by Paul Simon. So yeah, still have yet to play this one. This one might actually end up in the next music night video, because this one here looks very interesting to me. It opens up with a song called Getting Ready for Christmas Day. I don't believe it's a Christmas album, so I'm very interested in this one. So, don't have his new album yet. I don't think. It might be in that box that we've got to unbox in a little bit, because that is one of the records I'm expecting at the minute. So we'll see. 2 more records to go before we get onto the unboxing. I might have shown this one in the last update, but I can't remember, so I'm going to show it again. It's David Bowie's Lodger. One of Bowie's harder albums to come across, so I was really pleased to get this. Quite a good album, not his best, I can't lie, but I enjoy it. So, yeah, there's that one. And then last record up, this is the one which got me the most excited in this update, because it actually gets me complete on this artist. I now have everything. However, the last of his albums are getting reissued next month. So I will be buying them, and then I'll do a video on him for you guys. But this one here is incredibly rare, very hard to get. When I got into collecting this artist, this album actually was up on Amazon for like £25. And then it's one of them records that's just gone out of print, they're not making it anymore, and it's like shot up to like £70 to £100, which is crazy. Managed to find this abroad. I think it came from Germany at a very good price of just £30, which is fantastic. And it's Peter Gabriel's New Blood, which is an album where he basically went in with an orchestra and just redone all his classic hits. But I'm going to take this one out and show you guys, because this is a super duper cool album. This is brilliant. So there's the cover, there's the back, and the gatefold. Really nothing to the artwork whatsoever. But you get the original inner sleeves, which are plain black. You get a download code. The record is very nice. But here's the really cool part. You get this. Now you guys are going to be looking at me going, what on earth is that? I mean, come on. What is this? It's grass. This is the bonus bonus 7-inch picture disc. Where you get A Quiet Moment and of course Salisbury Hill, which is the track which I really wanted to hear. And yeah, beautiful. Look at that. It's fantastic. Even the inside is like this kind of wood look to it. But yeah, the picture disc is beautiful and it plays fantastic. You have to be careful with picture discs. Sometimes they don't play great. So anyway, that is the update there. We just got to do the unboxing now. But yeah, very, very happy with all them records. you know, it's great to finally be getting complete on Pink Floyd and Paul Simon. Some great pre-orders this month, especially from our man McCartney there. So yeah, really good update there, I think. Unfortunately, no Clapton albums for me. You know me, I love Clapton, he's my favourite. Didn't even mention him in this video. So, yeah, that's a bit of a shock for me. But anyway, now it's time for the unboxing. It's very light, as I say. You know, I have no idea what's in here. The corners look a little bit bashed in, so I hope everything's okay in there. No idea what's in here. Could be Paul Simon's new album. There's another couple albums I have on pre-order. So let's have a look. I didn't actually get any updates from Amazon that anything had shipped. So this is a complete surprise. Literally, I was just about to film a video and it comes, so I thought, well, I'll do an unboxing at the end, I guess. Okay, so we get Wasted card, and, oh, yes! Oh, okay, what is this called? This is good. This is very good. I completely forgot about this, but, no, I'm not hugely happy with it, I can't lie. Okay, so then I got, a message from the country by The Move. So yeah, completely forgot this was coming, but I don't know if you guys can tell. Look at how bent that is. It's just the card, but I mean, yeah, I was looking, there's no dings, so I think it's just the way they packed it. They just put it in a box that was too small. But anyway, we'll have to have a look at the record, because, yeah, I'm not going to send it back. I can't be asked for that. But, yeah, that could be better. The design of it, though, we got Bev Bevan, Roy Wood and Jeff Lynne, of course, on the back there. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's also some really sticky stuff on there. So, yeah. This is Amazon's fault, though. So, but anyway, as I said, it's not a big deal. It was a cheap record. It's not a massively important one to me. So, but still very happy to have it. If I can, it's not a gatefold, so I do just want to slit the sides. But there we go. There we go. So I've got a download code in there, but I'll probably use that, so I'm not going to show you guys. Sorry. And oh, that's nice. They have replicated the original Harvest label there. We got a nice line sleeve to protect the record. And it is just black vinyl. I was kind of hoping, you know, the last two Move vinyls have been colour. So I was kind of hoping that they'd make this one colour or something pretty. But anyway, that's not too bad. It's not a massively important record to me, as I say. So it's no big deal. But anyway, still very pleased to have it. Amazon usually are very good with their packaging. But I don't know, you guys will have to let me know what you think of that in the comments, because that is not great there. I mean, the cover is full on just bent here. I mean, might be something to do with the manufacturing on it, but I don't know. If anyone else has ordered this reissue, please let me know in the comments if yours have turned up like this, because oh, it's no big deal. I'm not going to worry about it. It's no big deal. Just put that there. The only problem is the sticky stuff, you know, it's going to stick to a blade sleeve. But anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some of my latest purchases there. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, like the video, and leave a message. I'll see you guys next time.